In HRM4Baltics solution, payroll calculations are done on a payroll calculation card. First thing you have to choose is the calculation group. It means that we use different calculation groups here. For example, the first one is the main one. It's used on pay days. It calculates working time, wages, and absences all together. You can also use a group for prepayments and severance payment with absences. If your company has summarized period, then we have different groups for summarized period calculation. You can also calculate sickness pay or vacation pay separately. And if you have entered some kind of bonus for the employee in the middle of the month and you want to pay it out immediately, then taxes and payment group is for this occasion. Now let's pick the working time and wages and absences group at the moment. And let's come back to this calculation window. Next field is accounting date. Actually, the accounting date is filled in automatically because we use, date formulas here. And according to these date formulas, the accounting date and payment date are filled in automatically. But of course, you can change it. At the moment, we are calculating March salary, so this date is correct. Now, the payment date, for example, is not on the 6th April this month, but let's say it's on Friday and the 5th of April. On the right side here, we have accounting period, which is March, because we're calculating March salary. The payment period is in April, and the calculation period or salary, the payslip period, is also March. Down here, you can see the company's employees list. You can calculate wages and absences for all the employees at the same time, but you can also filter out some employee or filter out some department or according to job title. But at the moment, we are calculating salary only for Angelica, just to be quicker, and let's filter out Angelica. Next, we choose the calculation, and let's start the calculation. Now opens the absences list, which means that our employee also has an absence in March, and we also want to calculate the absence pay because we haven't calculated it previously. The amount is 0, as you can see. And let's say select all. We are selecting the absence line, and the calculation started now, and the calculation is completed successfully. We can open now the salary report and see what's on the report. You can see what was calculated. We calculated the monthly salary and annual leave pay. On the right side, you can see different taxes and also payment to the bank. And down here, you can see the overview of working hours and working days and also total monthly hours. And on the right side are different company taxes and also contractual salary amount and information about the absence. All the information you can see here, it actually comes from payroll accounts. They are like general ledger accounts, but the payroll accounts are used only in our payroll solution. And you can define yourself what kind of information you want to show on the payslip and what is the description of the lines. But let's also see history and last registered entries, which means that we can see all the entries we just calculated. We calculated working days and standard monthly salary and standard hours excluding absences. You can see here the payroll account numbers. We calculated everything registered on the accounts. Every entry also gets the posting date. The posting date is the date we use for posting the entries to general ledger. You can see also accounting period, payment period, and payslip period. Every entry also gets a financial dimension. The financial dimensions, they come from employees' card. But if you are using timetables, then you can add different dimensions to the hours you enter, and then the monthly salary is also divided between those financial dimensions you added to the hours. Now let's open this payroll account monthly salary. And here you can see that the payroll account is also used for defining what kind of taxes should be calculated from this amount we are registering on this account. And if the amount is taken into account in month 6 or 3 months average. The last fast tab here is for payroll report or payslip. Here you can choose if you want to show the information on the payslip and if it's in the left or right box or on the left or lower right side. Here you can describe or add the description of the amount you are showing on the payslip. You can also add dimensional information to this line. And up here, you can add a posting group. And if you add the posting group, it means that you also want to post this information to a general ledger. And on the posting group, you can describe the general ledger account on which the amount from the payroll is posted.